Welcome everyone to Enlightened World Network. This is our meditation a day that we bring to you daily with new presenters every day. And the person that's coming on today has been with us before and done some wonderful meditations in the past. So I'm so glad that he's joined us again. Harold Becker of the Love Foundation. Welcome.
A pleasure to be here once again and looking forward to sharing a few moments with everyone.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to it. So I'm just going to leave you to that, and I'll come back after your meditation.
Cool. Well, I think we'll focus on appreciation since we're coming up against here in America the Thanksgiving holidays, and it's been a incredibly tumultuous and opportune year of opportunities. So I think a good deep breath would be an excellent place to begin. So I invite everyone to just begin to relax for a few moments and just begin to breathe and bring that attention and that awareness back to the now. We love the now. We get so distracted with everything else from the past and the future. We often forget that everything's happening right here, right now. And the breath is that connection. The breath, the conscious awareness of the breath. The fact that we breathe with ease and grace is our universal connection to all that is. So deep breath is always a great place to begin any moment so that we align our physical, the breath, the emotional, the well-being, the stillness, the mind, the quiet, and we connect to the universal us, the I am that I am, the great creative source that unites us all. So with each breath, we just remember that this moment is where all the real beingness happens. This moment is where we bring it all together. We bring it all within. We allow our mind to begin to quiet down. We allow our emotions to begin to harmonize. We allow our physical body to begin to really relax. This is our moment to just take a pause in this great creative world we live in and reconnect to our inner beingness, our inner source, our inner love, our inner guidance, our inner wisdom, our inner stillness, our inner potential, our inner core beingness. And as we go within, we might have thoughts floating around, feelings that might pass through us, things from the momentum of the day, and just let them pass, let them flow, let them just simply come and go. They're not important in this moment, and they'll come back when they need to. You won't forget anything. You'll remember everything. But for right now, this is just an opportunity to still the being and bring the outer to the inner, where all the magic happens, where all the love resides. And since we're breathing, we notice our breath. We appreciate our breath. We appreciate that our physical bodies are breathing in and out rhythmically all throughout our lives. And we give very little notice to this natural state of our physical body that brings air and oxygen in, circulates it through our body, and then we release it in the out breath. Such a beautiful mechanism, such a beautiful system, such a beautiful way that our body operates through the breath. Then we notice our heart, it too, beating in rhythm throughout our lives, constantly without any real attention. No interference on our part. No need to make any of it happen. It simply is working always on our behalf, beating the blood, moving the circulation throughout our body, feeding the cells, releasing the waste, and connecting us to our essence. The heart has always been the symbol of the center of our being, and the center of our being has always been synonymous with love. That love that we so often seek outside, forever residing, eternally residing, infinitely residing right here within us. A wellspring, a source of love that can never diminish and is forever flowing. We call it our heart. It's really the center of our being. It's that connection to all that is. And it is the pure, unconditional, divine essence of love. When we know this love resides within, and we are forever connected to it, we are it, we are the love, we realize there's never, ever, ever, ever a concern about sharing it, because it will never diminish. In fact, it will grow and expand as we share. And rather than focusing on things in the outer world, seeking love, we now realize the love is already here. It's within. It is who we are. It's why we're here. It connects everything within our physical body and our emotional body and our mental body and our universal spiritual body. Connects everything, flows through everything, orchestrates everything, is everything. And we know it. We know it as kindness. We know it as compassion. We know it as appreciation. We know it as gratitude. We know it as wisdom. We know it as insight. We know it as intuition. We know it as flow. We know it as celebration. We know it as laughter. We know this love in so many ways. We experience it in so many moments of our lives, and it's always present. It's always available. It's always ready to flow at a moment's notice. All we need to do is recall it, remember it, focus upon it, share it, be it. This universal connection of love has always been our heritage, and it will always be our destiny. It is our lineage of our past, of our ancestors, of our families, of our communities, just as it is our future with our children and their children. It is also the earth, Gaia, our blessed planet that supports us in all ways. Pure love, nature, always expressing as pure love, infinitely connected from the atomic and subatomic particles that make up the cells of our bodies and make up the planets of distant galaxies. These same particles, all united in love, from the smallest to the largest, always connected, always consciously aware, always a presence of love. No matter where we focus our attention, there is love. And when we know the love is the wellspring from within, wherever we choose to focus our attention in the outer world, there too shall be love, because we are looking through the wisdom of love, the presence of love, the senses of love, the sight of love, the taste of love, the touch of love, the sound of love, the feeling of love. Always available, always present, always simply awaiting our conscious recognition, our conscious infusion, our conscious alignment, our conscious oneness with the love that we are. Simply by turning to the now moment, the present moment, where all of us, all the aspects, all the fragments, all the facets, all the perspectives, all the senses, all the memories, all the imaginations, all the opportunities coexist and intermingle right here and right now. We have the entire universe right within us. Such power, such wisdom, such light, such love. Every electron, every molecule, every cell, every organ, every system of our body, every thought, feeling, and desire, every hope, dream, and potential, all of it, right here within us, an infinite supply, always working as well-being, pumping our heart, working our lungs, inspiring our minds, operating our bodies, creating ideas, offering manifestations of those ideas, all of it happening right here within us. We get so focused on the outer world, we tend to forget all the power that resides right here within us, all the clarity, all the wisdom, all the potential, all the pure potential, right here, right now, ever present, ever available, clear as a starlit sky on a beautiful night, everything in pure focus, and all of it reflecting our grandness, our magnificence, our beauty, our splendor, washing away anything that we think is less than that, allowing us to release anything that we picked up along the way that somehow tells us we're not all this. Love has this way of just simply restoring our awareness back to its core essence, that universal love, that unconditional everything, that wisdom, that awareness, that comfort, that care, that compassion, that kindness, always, always having a focus upon us, never taking its focus away from us, always making the infinite resources of the cosmos available to us. That which builds worlds upon worlds, galaxies upon galaxies, all residing right within us, where all things are possible. That aspect of us that is timeless, with no beginning, no end, that sees everything as an expansion of potential, an expansion of love, an expansion of creativity, an expansion of life itself. That's who we are. That's our real truth. That's our core beingness. That's our essence. Everything else is simply an illusion. Unless, of course, we choose to infuse that illusion with love, and then the dreams become the potentials. The hopes become the reality. Our world becomes a manifestation of peace, of kindness, of compassion, because we have, in fact, infused our awareness of love into each thought and feeling, into each dream and into each hope. We become a shining star, a shining light, a shining sun, a presence of love. And then we simply cast our rays of kindness and compassion in all directions, for they are beaming directly from us. They are us. We are that. So much power, so much light, so much wisdom right here within us. So much magnificence, so much pure potential. Never again shall we ever need to see ourselves as something less than, something unworthy, for we are indeed divine expressions of the love. Whether we're consciously aware of it or not, we are always an expression of that divine love within, that universal love, that unconditional love. And yet when we embrace it, we embody it, we acknowledge it, we infuse it, we become it consciously and aware. We become a powerhouse, a lighthouse, a beacon, an awakening, an understanding, a presentation, a reminder, a reflection. We become all these things for others so that they, in fact, can remember the same thing we have remembered, so that they can once again awaken to their own inner beingness, their own inner magnificence. And they begin the journey because they've seen it in us. They remember, they reflect, they contemplate, they respond, they seek, and they become just like us, remembering lighthouse after lighthouse, beacon after beacon, point of light after point of light, connecting, creating once again acupuncture points wherever we stand upon this planet, and a web as we connect the dots all around the globe. As we become our own presence of light, as we become our own presence of love, as we connect with others and remind them of their own magnificence, because we remember ours. We remember the magnificence of this planet. We remember the magnificence of this earth, of this nature, of this animal kingdom, plant kingdom, mineral kingdom. We remember our place as a planet within the solar system. We remember the grandness, the perfection, the rotation, the spiral, the dance, the unity with our solar system and those around us, coming together as bigger and bigger dancing potentials as we morph into the dance of the galaxy, and our galaxy, the dance of the galaxies, and the galaxies, the dance of the universe, the dance of the cosmos. All of that simply becoming a part of us because we remember our love, our magnificence, our joy, our truth, our happiness, our wisdom, our power, our light. So simple, so easy, so present, so aware. Unconditional everything. The way forward, unconditional love, the way forward, pure light, the way forward, pure potential, the way forward, driven by compassion and kindness, truth and understanding, unity and joy, all emanating from within, from our heart, from our body, from this moment, from our lungs, from the breath, from the core of our being, from the center of our being, from the oneness, the creative source that we are, always have been, always will be, and now awakened into the fullness where we walk each step, each moment with the full conscious awareness of our physical, our emotional, our mental, and our spiritual bodies in harmony and unity, integrated fully as one blazing ball of light, connected, touching, reflecting, acknowledging, understanding just exactly who we are and why we're here and the difference we make as we explore our own creative inspiration, our own creative intuition, our own creative instinct, our own creative connection with all that is. And as we light up 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 4 by 4, as we create this grid, as we create our connection to the earth, as we bring balance in our own personal lives, as we bring reflection and stimulate balance in others' lives, as we balance our relationship with our own presence on this planet, everything comes into a higher level of understanding, a higher level of light, and a higher level of potential. Because now we're creating from our core, from our essence, from our love. And love will infuse in every thought, feeling, deed, and action. It will reverberate. It will vibrate. It will expand. It will bring about new ideas never known to us. It will bring us into the unknown because we're no longer attached to the known. We will explore new potentials, new frontiers, because we're no longer focused backwards on that which was. We are now open to the pure universal potential, where expansion of ideas become an idea of love made manifest, where kindness becomes the normal, compassion becomes the understanding of the unity, and the joy that emanates from our heart becomes the happy dance we take on this planet, in this solar system, in this cosmos. For the dance has always been about love. We've forgotten it along the way, and yet now we find ourselves remembering it, all because of a deep breath into the present moment. All because we chose to take a moment out of our reality and tune within. And by tuning within, we found the source of love, which has never left and has always been right here within the center of our being, emanating from our heart, circulating through each breath and through each heartbeat, stimulating, encouraging, expanding who we are and what we shall become. Embrace the magnificence that you are. Embrace the magnificence of all who are. Embrace that which you have been, you are, and you will yet be. For it all comes together right here in this moment. Infinite cosmic power right here in this moment. All the potentials, all the imagination, all ready to become the manifestation of a new world, your world, a new potential, our potential. One that vibrates in harmony and joy, light and love, compassion and kindness. All emanating from right where we are as we join together in this meditation and many meditations, in all the moments where we are quiet and still, we are united. And we can always come back to this moment in the next moment by simply remembering to take a deep breath, connecting, tuning, becoming present with the awareness of the love that we are. And we're allowing this love to infuse into every particle, every electron, every potential, every manifestation as a beautiful radiating emanation, all because of this moment, this breath, this heartbeat. with great appreciation and great gratitude. I am that I am, one with all that I am. Simply remember that which unlocks the pure potential. So be it.
Harold, thank you. Thank you for that wonderful reminder to go into our breath, to center, to be present, and also to express gratitude. I'm all about the gratitude, and it really does make a difference when we start looking at things that we can appreciate. There's so much in our life. Sometimes we think that we're deprived or we come from a lack, but if we just look around, there is so much to be grateful for. And even finding one thing leads to another, doesn't it?
Yes.
Find one.
And even the difficulties and the challenges, when we can learn to come to appreciate them for the gifts that they give us, the reflections, that's when we really unlock our potential, because it's easy to find the things that we appreciate that are nice in our life. But when we can genuinely and heart-centeredly appreciate the things that disturb us or cause conflict or cause irritation or cause something that is not generally comfortable, when we can appreciate that for giving us the gift of recognition of our pure potential, then we've really unlocked our essence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. This was a wonderful meditation.
Always a pleasure.
I'm so glad we're replaying it tonight so I can listen to it again.
Cool. Well, it's always so much fun to do these with you, because I know there's a beautiful audience out there that's already tuned in and will understand this. And we all benefit from these meditations. I mean, it's great when we do it on our own. And at the same time, it really helps to have guided meditations too, just so we give different perspectives and give different remembrances to our pureness and potential. And of course, every time we can take a moment out and reconnect with our inner being, that always refreshes us. So meditation in so many variations that we offer, and you've been offering as a group so brilliantly for so long, these are all opportunities for us to quote unquote stumble across them in the right time, in the right place, and kind of get that refreshment that we need, that nourishment, that re-energizing of our own beingness.
Absolutely. And when I first started learning about meditation, I did guided meditations. That's how I learned to focus and to center. So there's something to be said about when a guided meditation opportunity is presented, to just allow yourself to experience it. And then, as you grow more or in your alone time, then you can do that meditation on your own. Meditation is many things to many people, but the guided meditations to me are so important, because sometimes we're in a place where we just need that outside voice that's helping us to go inside to do the work.
Sometimes we can't still our own mind in our own silence, because the mind goes monkey brain on us. And the guided vision, I too started with that when I first was introduced in meditation. The idea, I simply didn't give it a lot of weight and a lot of credence. And then I did a few guided visualization meditations. And that's when it started to sink in, because I felt so differently afterwards. And I enjoy both. I enjoy both the guided visualization, either giving them or receiving them, or at times, the going in and just being quiet with myself. And they all have a place. And anything that reminds us of our grandness, if we can get still enough and connect with it, great. And when we can't, then a guided meditation is certainly appropriate on any given day and any given moment.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Well, Harold, I certainly appreciate this time with you and the blessing of sitting and listening to you and following along with your meditation. Harold, how can people reach out to you? I know you're part of the Love Foundation. You're the founder of Love Foundation.
Founder and president of the Love Foundation. In fact, this is our 20th year. March of this year, we celebrate our 20th year as a nonprofit. And anyone can find us through any of the social networks, but thelovefoundation.com is the main source. And we have our own YouTube channel with over 250 videos available for inspiring the idea of unconditional love and love in itself. And on our YouTube channel, we also have a variety of guided meditations that others have created for us in the theme of love, and some that I've done. So there's plenty of resources available through the Love Foundation that will help people, kind of connect to the very themes that I shared in this particular guided visualization meditation.
Awesome. I encourage everyone to reach out to Harold, find out more about the Love Foundation. And you do Global Love Day every year.
Every May 1st.
Yeah. How many years have you been doing that now?
This was their 17th year, so we're coming up on our 18th year. Started them in 2004, and it's our celebration of humanity, because we realized that, we really don't come together on this entire planet under one universal understanding of celebrating just our humanity. So Global Love Day is kind of a nod to that idea, where we can just simply take a day out, and of course, for the Terrys and the Harolds of the world, Global Love Day is every day. And for the rest of humanity, Global Love Day might be the very first time that they even realize that love is possible, or that there is a humanity, or that we could celebrate anything on the planet. So it's been kind of a fun way of expressing ourselves. And we're known, hundreds of 165 countries, we actually have had contact with people over the years. And every year it's slightly different. And we have just beautiful presentations and expressions where people just simply understand the unity. That's every May 1st is our Global Love Day. So I encourage people to check that out. And maybe this upcoming year, 2021, Global Love Day can be more real again and less virtual as it was this year.
Let's pray for that. Absolutely. Yeah. Right there on
board. We can actually give a physical hug again. Remember those?
Yeah. I know. Exactly.
Good thing we got ours in last summer, right? Because if we saw each other right now, not so much.
I know, right? Yeah, when we met live, it was nothing was known about COVID at that time. So I'm so happy for the opportunity to have met you, Harold, and your beautiful energy. And like I said, I just encourage people to find out more of what that's all about.
I appreciate that. And I encourage anybody to write me personally. I will endeavor to get back to them if anybody has any questions or wants some kind of different understanding. I'm always willing to serve where I can.
Thank you so much. And anyone that came in late, you can watch this on replay. You can play it again at Enlightened World Network, or you can tune in tonight before you go to bed at 10 o'clock Eastern, and it will be replayed at that time. Thank you so much for being with us today, and stay with us here on this channel. We have so many good things to bring forth for you. Blessings to everyone. Harold, thank you again. Goodbye, my friend.
Pleasure and honor. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.